Well, my son pissed on a wall in public at the zoo this weekend. What'd you do? This weekend, I went to the zoo with my family, and my son is a full ball of energy. And to make things even more interesting, we decided to get a slushie, sugar him up, and see what he would do. I'd see families walking up this nice, serene path, admiring the beautiful landscape, looking over at the exotic animals, and suddenly they were just in bewilderment as something sped past them and hit them. Sorry, I just had a spider walk through there. Hey, buddy. People making their way down the path, scenic, very beautiful, peaceful afternoon, strolling through the luxurious landscape of the zoo here in Nashville, and then a little bottle rocket just goes shooting through, pinging off of people, high-fiving them, even though they're not even expecting a high five. I don't know how that's possible, but my son was able to do it. And then I'd watch as they turn around going, what the heck just happened? What hit me? Well, after we got done at the carousel, he had the urge to go use the restroom. And he, like a lot of boys, doesn't necessarily wait to find a restroom. He makes a restroom wherever he is. He starts pulling down his pants in the middle of the walkway. My wife, rather than make our way to a restroom, decides to assist him over to a wall so he can have some privacy. It's a 3-foot wall, and he's just standing there staring, pants and underwear all the way down to his ankles, just peeing on the wall. That's my boy. I wish I could say that that was the only white trash move that we had while at the zoo. Unfortunately, it was not. We showed up with one of those radio flyer wagons, the collapsible ones that you see families using all the time. The difference is ours is not in the best of shape. The two front wheels have completely come off. They have been jerry-rigged back together with zip ties. Don't know how you can zip tie them on there, but we kind of did and made it work. As we're going through the zoo, it starts squeaking and squealing terribly. It's very obnoxious. I attempt to push the stroller or completely distance myself from this abomination that was once a beautiful cart. Carried children, luggage, all kinds of things. Now, it just carried a lot of regret. Well, the Nashville Zoo has a lot of hills. When I pulled the wagon, I would inevitably lift up too much and the wheels kept coming off. So we'd come around a corner and one of the wheels would pop off, turn another corner, the other wheel would pop off. It was a terrible experience. Well, finally, at the carousel, the magical carousel, we'd had enough. And my wife says, we got to throw this thing away right now. And I'm looking, there's no, what are you talking about? Throw it away right now. We're at the zoo. There's no dumpster here. This is not the city dump that you just go take the garbage you don't want. This is the zoo. Well, my wife eyed the target that she wanted. A guy was making his way around, picking up the trash in one of those big, massive bins, and she goes, I'm going to go ask him if I can throw it away. And sure enough, she walks over to him, and she has this nice, polite conversation with him and convinces him that it's a good idea to take this junk off of our hands. So we unload the wagon that we showed up at the zoo with, and we say, nope, this is your problem. You figure it out. Well, we leave the wagon with him, and sure enough, start making our way down the hill, and my son hears the call of nature, answers very quickly, and waters the gardens as a thank you. A funny story, I just watched Arachnophobia, and I'm fine. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stories of my adventures at the zoo here in Nashville. If you're not subscribed yet, I'd appreciate it if you'd consider subscribing. If you like the content, give me a thumbs up. Put something down in the comment section about an embarrassing or really funny story that you've had with other family members, or maybe yourself, even answering the call of nature in the public eye or near the public eye. And I look forward to seeing you next time when we can share a cigar and change the world